Good morning everyone, Syn Vengeance here, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When we last left off, we got the quest to go and look for the Star Forge, and we entered the Ebon Hawk. Now, here again I want to apologize for not releasing this video on Friday, but I did not have time to record this week. As you all know, I have a job, I'm a teacher, a lot of preparation needs to be done, and to think about what children like and how to make my classes work and all that. So that takes a bit of priority. Now, what I said last time was that we were going to talk to each and every character on the Ebon Hawk, starting with this guy. So you probably won't see a lot of action.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
What happened next?
The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
You dropped from orbit riding a droid?
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
He sure seems to like it. That was some fight.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Okay, we got to learn more about Candra's Ordo and how he feels about all that war. There's a workbench. Awesome. Lightsaber. Who has... What? Okay, cancel. And this one. Who has a lightsaber equipped? Oh, I know who. Juhani. Do you want my crystal... Do you want my lightsaber to be yellow? Or red? Or do you want to keep it blue? Ooh, nice. But I'm gonna keep that one yellow. Do I have any other lights thingamabobs? Ooh. I'm gonna give those two to Bastila. That's gonna be a good one. Yeah, I know. You upgraded your shit. Your lightsaber. No one's in here. What are you stuck on, dumb shit? Supplies. Supplies, motherfucker. They already made that joke. Probably. There's no one here. Let's talk to a T3M4. Can you construct a programming spike for me, T3? Okay, apparently yes. Okay, you don't talk much, do you? No idea what he's saying. Just chime in if you ever have any advice. That's it? That's it. Yeah, never mind. I know, Zalbar doesn't want to talk to us. Is there something you want? Let's see if we can, know a little bit more about him. Okay, no. You don't trust me? The ways of my people are not for outsiders again. You'll have to be content with that. No problem. Then I will leave you be. See, he doesn't want to talk a lot. Yeah, shut up. It's 2 words. It cannot be... alien speech.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It is nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
She still has like those Sith eyes. Do not worry, Juhani. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Voilà. That's a new, thingamabob. So, but we have to still talk to Mission, Bastila, and Karth, I believe. So, let's go find those bitches. Are they here? Ah. Nope, no one here. Bastila and Karth.
How can I help?
You have something you want to ask me?
I do. How did you know?
Well, your face is all scrunched up like a Kinrath pup.
A Kinrath pup? It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
The hell is going on? Is this like a romantic involvement we can go in here? So, let's try and flirt with Bastila a little. Or we're going to the dark side. Or maybe not. You have feelings for me?
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
Yeah, totally, I mean, come on. She was so triggered. I don't have feelings for you. I was talking about the bond between us. You know, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Yeah, right. You could warn me when I do something bad. Blink once for dark side, twice for light. What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
It works both ways, doesn't it? You could help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Okay. Garth,
Yes, what's on your mind?
you better speak to me. You've been very quiet lately, you know that?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop? I don't understand.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
What should we answer here? Why don't you ask Bastila?
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
Phew. Why should anything the Jedi do seem strange to you?
I may not know much about the Jedi, but I do know they aren't famous for taking on old Padawans and sending them on dangerous assignments.
They said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Are you saying I'm not needed?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted, or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
Oh. I am not going to betray you. I am not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Should I have told him? I mean, isn't what the Jedi Council said always like secretive and all that and classified? Okay, one more character. Let's see if I can find her somewhere. Nope, those are the supplies. She has got to be in here somewhere. I just don't know where she is. Is she somewhere here? No, that's Gangerous Ordo. No one here. Then where the fuck is Mission? There she is.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I've been thinking about Lena and what she said about Griff. You know, how he was always blaming other people for his problems? There might be something to what she said.
You mean you believe her story now?
No, of course not. Not really. But what if it was his idea to leave me behind? I'm not saying Griff would just abandon me, but maybe he did want to leave me behind. Just temporarily, you know? He might have done that if he planned on coming back later, but things don't usually work out for Griff the way he planned, you know? And that's when he'd get in trouble. He was always borrowing money he could never pay back. He might have been trying to skip out on his debts when he left Harris. He would have to leave his little sister behind so it would look like he was coming back.
So he sacrificed you to save his own hide?
Yeah, well, no, not exactly. Look, all I'm trying to say is that the more I think back, the more I realize I might be idolizing my brother a bit, not seeing all his faults. I still want to find him. I need to see him again. It's just that I'm not sure how I'll react when I do.
When the time comes, you'll know what to say, Mission.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't want to judge him yet. Maybe Lena was lying. Or maybe she wasn't. All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerker Corp rep on Tatooine and see what he has to say about where my brother is now.
Okay. I think we talked to everyone now. Yep, we talked to everyone. We talked to Bessela, we talked to Kenris, Karth, Juhani, Mission, the droid, and Zelbar. I'm 6,000 experience from leveling up. So what we will do now is we take off. Wrong thing. They need to be there. Okay, ooh, where can I go? Yavin, Kashyyyk, Dantooine, that's where we are, Manan, Korriban, and Tatooine. Where should we go first? Isn't Mission's brother on Tatooine? Let's go there first. Oh no, wait. Before we do that, let's check our journal. The Jedi Council has told you to seek out the ancient star maps scattered about. That's it? Let's see if Bessela has any advice.
How can I help?
Well,
Then I suggest we move on.
okay,
Yes, what's on your mind?
never
got
mind. Well, Tatooine it is. Over here. Dantooine is... no, that's Manan, Dantooine. And Terrace is nowhere to be found. Well, it's blown up, so... Tatooine. Are you serious? I didn't save. You fucking stupid shit! You piece of shit! Well, it's happened again. Ergo, I'm going to leave the episode here. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.